we are Aunt Hannah and Mabel the pup. We live and work from our 50-foot narrowboat The Corridor. Come and join us as we attempt to navigate the English canals and the world as full-time artists. Here we go. Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. I have got... Oh, Mabel! Welcome back to the vlog. Another week, another day in our life. Autumn is here. It is feeling a bit chilly in the mornings and the evenings now, and it's a bit damp. I've just had a bit of a clean up and we have been invited to an exhibition in Banbury, so hopefully we can take you along with us this week. Yeah, let's get started, shall we? I've just been up to the shop to get some lunch and it's a rainy day. Mabel just is a bit of a pain when it's raining and she won't go out, and Ant's been struggling with his print. So I thought I'd get something to keep Mabel busy, and in trying to help Anthony I've made everything 10 times worse. That's the squeakiest ball ever heard. I've actually put my earplugs in. Rainy day troubles.
I've got a solution for this now.
Okay, second idea was a filled bone, but she's burying it.
So I started another multi-block print this week because I'm really determined to sort of practice these. I've just started it. I don't think it will be done for this video, but I'll just show you what I have done. Well, I was going to attempt to do this one in just 3 blocks, and it's just these guys labouring really, filling up a cement mixer, which was one of my first jobs when I come out of school. So yeah, thought I'd make that. But yeah, this is just my sort of plan. I've been mapping it out, writing some bits on the side because I'm still confused by this process. And I've done these little guides here, what colours will make what if I mix them. Yeah, we might get a bit more done. If not, it'll be on the next one.
Did you enjoy that first job, Anthony?
Yeah, I did actually. I didn't mind it. Oh. You were expecting me to say, nah, I hated it.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, didn't mind it.
Labouring. Right, we are back in the flow. Finally, Mabel's asleep, everybody's back at work, and I've been working on a calendar this week. I did a calendar a couple of years ago, and that was quite nice. Amp does one every year, but we didn't do one last year because the cost of living crisis, quite a big upfront cost, and then if you don't know whether you're going to definitely sell them or not. But I've been on the online maker and I've had a little go, getting a sample sent to me so then I can show you and can tell me what you think. Yeah, exciting. Do you want to have a little look? Sneak peek. Okay, here it is. It's my front cover. It's nice because it's like a collection of all your work over the year. So that's quite satisfying. Right, we are off to an exhibition in Banbury. It's called Echoes of the Water, and we need to get cleaned up, so let's go and get a bit jazzed up. Right, here's a rare occasion. We're all tidy like.
Well, I'm just in a yellow jumper.
Where are we going?
Tidy. We're going to, it's the Banbury Museum. I think it's by O'Toole's Boatyard, which is like an historic boatyard.
Just a second, folks, this is Hannah behind the scenes. Let's just clear a few things up. So it wasn't at the Banbury Museum, it was at the Mill Arts Centre in Banbury. And Tooley's Boatyard is just called Tooley's Boatyard. It's not called O'Toole's Boatyard.
Yeah, we're going for a tour for a, it's like a photography exhibition.
Yeah, and what's her name?
Tracy. I can't remember her surname, but we will put it on.
We'll find out, yeah. It's Tracy Welch. We met Tracy Welch through Nick, who also features in some of the works, as you'll see. Back to the show, let's go. Right, we have made it to Banbury and we're all dressed up. Well, we're not dressed up, we're just tidied up.
Just put some lighter coloured clothes on, really.
Clothes without holes and brushed our hair, cleaned our teeth. And we are off to see an exhibition by Tracy Welch and Brett Evans. I'm not sure how to pronounce his very last name, so apologies for that. And it's called Echoes of the Water, and it's a photography exhibition, a collaboration between the two of them. So we're going to go and see if we can find it.
The artery. That's where I had my first exhibition.
Yeah, so that's the artery. It's owned by, well, it's a cafe, and then they have the artery, which is run by a guy called Barry. I'll put his Instagram down here, and he does classes and stuff. It's fantastic. And this is where Ant had his first exhibition.
It was, yeah.
So, here's us walking around looking for the wrong place. Luckily, we bumped into our friend Robbie, who knew where it was.
This is the right building. We've been following directions.
They've made this out of stuff they found in the canal.
It's a novel idea. Our friend Nick, a picture of Nick. It's lovely.
You're going into the picture. So, the picture and the real human.
Excuse me, mate. Can you move out of the way?
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
So this is Tracy. Hello. Tracy's half of the collaboration with Brett. So you're a photographer.
I'm the photographer.
So Brett's a digital artist.
Digital artist, yeah, illustrator.
Yeah.
And does photo montage.
Because these almost look illustrated. We were saying they look painterly, like they look like they've been painted. So Where is your original picture in this?
Well, obviously, Robbie on his boat is the original picture, and then obviously I took other pictures of different boats and different people and
Oh, so
animals.
that's good. So you've taken the other photos of the other bits.
So all the bits, the photography bits are mine, and I've got so many pictures of different places on the canal and people and stuff that I put it all together, sent it Brett, and then Brett just picked out, and we had a discussion, and then created the.
Because I was saying, it almost feels like storytelling.
Yeah, which is what
Is that
Brett
what you
is
would?
about.
Right, yeah. You can really see that in the
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
It's like you've created these little stories, these little
And
worlds.
he puts different animals in and different people into different pictures.
Yeah.
So you'll see that duck somewhere else in another picture. So that's how that works. Yeah. So the story follows on.
So I don't know this guy's name. He's local to Braunston, and he always sits and plays his little banjo by the gongoozlers, which is really nice.
But he's not actually sitting in that boat, so they've put him into that boat.
So we just met Tracy, and this is Brett, who's the other half of the collaboration. So Brett, Tracy obviously does the photography. So you're like a digital artist, illustrator.
I
How would
am.
you describe yourself?
I think that I started my interest in photo montage back in the 90s, actually. And that involved lots of razor blades and cutting apart negatives and things like that.
Yeah.
And so that sort of interest has carried through to recent times where I decided to sort of drop everything and pursue a master's at the University of Derby and focus on doing photo montage. Images like this, where Tracy's taken a car from her a field near her house. I was actually saving another project on my computer because the files are so big they take 20 to 30 minutes to save. So in that time I got a call from my dad, and he was talking about a ship that he served on in the Navy called the Vandenberg. And after many years of service, they decommissioned it and they sank it to make this artificial reef in the Pacific. And this was the next one up. So I cut out this car, and I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, well, I think I'll sink it then. And I'll make this sort of reef in the sort of Oxford Surrey countryside. And that is sort of how that one was born.
So Tracy was just telling us that this is actually a picture of Nick holding a pot that she had in her garden, and then Brett has added the light. How long are you here?
We're here until the 26th of October.
Oh, that's good. So for the whole
So for the 2 months,
2 months, yes.
September, October, we will be at the mill. So you can come and see it.
Yeah, I recommend it. We recommend it. And we'll put all the links in the description. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, yeah, it's lovely.
Well, I didn't think I'd actually managed to get this print finished for this video, but I have. So I'm quite pleased with that. I just wanted to show you a few bits because I haven't gone through all the cutting and stuff on this one. But yeah, I just wanted to show you something because I'm trying to make this very much like one of those sort of Sybil Andrews Grosvenor School type looking ones. So I'm just going to explain how we're going to make that work. So this is what I wanted to show you to help explain this. So there's only 3 blocks to this print, and I'm going to use 3 different colours, just a phthalo blue, this yellow ochre and this red. But what happens is when they're layered up, we're going to create more colours. So we essentially get like loads of colours just by using just these. But the trick to it is to use this, which is an extender, and it's basically these without any pigment. So that'll be the main base for the colours I'm going to use on the print. So we'll just use that, and what this does, it makes the layers slightly transparent, so that when they overlap each other, you get different colours. I'm just rolling out this blue, the extender, and you can see how transparent it is. And they should all be like that really, and when they're layered up, they'll create other colours. That's my blue layer. You might notice it's a little bit sort of textured and almost, you can see some of the paper through there, but that's what I want to achieve with this, because that's what those old 19 sort of 20s 30s Grosvenor School prints look like, and that's the look I'm going for with this. So yeah, don't mind that at all. I'm not going to push it anymore. So I've just rolled this yellow layer, which is block number 2, and it's got the extender in. So that was the first layer we've just pulled. So when this goes over the top of the other one, it should, because of that transparency in those inks, they should blend to create another colour. So let's have a little look at that now. This is the 2 colours together. Yes. See, what's happened is that yellow and blue now formed this lovely green. So now I've gained a colour, and it really has that look, that sort of stippled, textured look, which I was after. So I'm really pleased with that. So one more layer to go. So that's layer 1 and 2, and they're the blocks. And this is our 3rd block, and we're going to use this transparent red. And we'll see what happens now. So that should be it. That should be it. Fingers crossed, everyone. There we go. Oh, lovely. I'm really happy with that. So that's just 3 layers. And look at all the different colours. So we've used a blue, a yellow and a red, and now we've got purples, oranges, greens, and it's really got that old Grosvenor School look to it. If I was doing a reduction print, I might want to redo these to try and get more ink on, but I like that textured look. So I'm going to call that a success. Yay! Finished, yes. Well, I was very happy to have finished that printing time for the video, because we didn't think it was going to happen. Yeah, so these, I'm really pleased with this. These are now available on my webpage, antsavageart.com, and this is also going to be the prize, if you've been following along, on the giveaway on the Buy Me a Coffee, which we do every month.
End of the month.
Anyone that participates in the Buy Me a Coffee, link in the description, automatically go in a prize draw, and we give stuff away. So yeah, we'll be giving one of these away for the Buy Me a Coffee at the end of September. So that's my bit done.
Yeah, we had such a good time at Echoes of the Water.
Yeah.
And it really made me think of like the thing that like keeps us on the canal, and the thing that's so special about living on a boat and being on the canal is our community.
Yeah.
Like when we were travelling, you'd meet somebody somewhere, 2 months later you'd meet them somewhere else, and it's like this little small world, same faces, different places.
Yeah.
And we all kind of help each other out.
That should
And
be on a CRT poster.
But that's what their work was like, the stories of the people on the canal, and they'd put all these. So, for example, the picture of Nick holding the light, he wasn't in front of that bridge. They'd put a different bridge, so it's like, you know, mixed in the different places of the different faces.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you to Tracy and Brett for inviting us. That was really fun, and it was lovely to bump into Robbie and catch up with him and
Pete,
Nick and Pete
one of our
Tuffery.
artists of the weeks.
Yeah, so yeah, it was all great fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, push notification bell, and we'll see you next week. Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.